Educational Learning Center. Ms. Vickers, could you please call the roll?
Mr. Allen Hayes.
Present.
Mr. Eric Irvin.
Present.
Mrs. Megan Moore.
Present.
Mr. Danny Parkerson.
Present.
Mr. Jason Miller.
Present.
Mr. Jim Bashirs.
Present.
Chairman Sean Tubbs.
Present. Did we have anyone to sign up for public comment? If not, then the first order of business are the consent items. Everyone's had ample time to look over those items. Are there any items that anyone wishes to have further discussion or have removed? If not, do I have a motion that we approve of the consent items? I have a motion by Mr. Miller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bashirs. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item number 2 is to consider and act on youth and family resource.
Okay, we discussed it in the workshop, and actually Justin and the other lady, I forget her name right off the bat, Ms. Knappel, came in and talked to our principals about providing more resources for our students, and that will focus, I think I'm correct, Justin, 5 through 12 is where we'll focus. They've actually got this program in Smith County, and so it's just another thing to support our kids and give them an avenue to get support to help them with their behaviors and needs that they face on a daily basis.
Okay. Do I have a motion that we approve?
I'll make a motion.
Motion made by Mr. Irvin. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Miller. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item number 3 is to consider and act on agreement with architect for walls at DeKalb Middle School.
This has been a long time coming. We've been working with the fire marshal. I'll have to give Aaron and our maintenance department credit for the work that they've done, trying to get an agreement so that we can enclose all of our classrooms. As many know, that we have several classrooms that are on the corners that are open, and this would allow us to be able to close those classrooms off, for noise, but also for safety. And this allows us to go forward in that program, that building program, so that we can start getting bids to hopefully get this construction project underway this summer.
Do I have a motion for approval?
Make a motion, we approve.
Motion made by Mr. Hayes. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Megan. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item number 4 is to consider and act on adopting board policies 4.214, 4.603, 5.118, and these are on first reading.
Make a motion, we approve.
I have a motion by Mr. Parkinson. I have a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Bashirs. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item number 5 is to consider and act on topography survey proposal.
This is another step that we need to do going forward in our building program for the new Smith Elementary School. And with that being said, I do want to thank our city municipalities for voting to extend that and keeping our hope of building this school. I also would like to thank the county and county commissioners as well. But this is a survey that has to be done, and we are moving forward with our side of building that school.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I'll make a motion.
Motion made by Mr. Miller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Hayes. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item number 6 is to consider and act on school calendars.
It's just we're hoping to extend our calendars out so that one, it gives families the opportunity to see what when breaks are coming up, and it also lays out the design of our calendar for professional development and things of that nature. This will start in the year, I know this is hard to believe, the year 2026, and will follow out through 2029.
Do I have approval?
Make motion.
I have a motion made by Mr. Parkinson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Irvin. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? And that motion carries. Item number 7 is to consider an act on updating mileage to meet the state's standard.
So the state or the federal government actually comes out and it will set mileage rates when employees use their own cars. So we're asking to go from 65.5 to 70 cents a mile. And that is IRS recommendation.
Do I have,
Basically, we gotta do it.
do I have a motion for approval?
I make a motion.
Motion by Ms. Megan. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bashirs. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? And that motion carries. Item number 8 is open and accept surplus CTE equipment bids. I think we have 2 items up for bid. The first item, Unit 1, is a Coates tire changer, model number 132816. That bid is in the amount of $350. And we have a second bid on that same item for $75. And item number 2 is a Coates wheel balance machine, model number 1100. We have one bid for $350 and another bid for $75. And in the past, we've always gone with the highest bidder.
Make that informed motion.
I have a motion made by Mr. Parkerson,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Miller. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item number 9 is to consider an act on DCHS prom being held off campus at the Mill in Lebanon, Tennessee.
That's self-explanatory.
Do I have a
Make a
motion
motion,
for?
we approve.
Motion made by Mr. Hayes. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Irvin. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Number 10 would be the personnel report.
It is presented before you in the packet.
Does any other board member have any other business may be properly come before the board?
I do want to say something. The last week of January is actually board appreciation. So on behalf of myself and the staff, we just want to say thank you for your time that you put in. And it's not just on Thursday nights. We know you field calls all throughout the month. But I do appreciate the decision and the time making the decisions for our faculty, our staff, and most importantly, our students.
Thank you. Any other discussion? No? Do I have a motion? Will you adjourn?
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Miller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bashirs. All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? This meeting is adjourned. All right.